In the previous chapter, we saw Jesus arrive secretly at a great feast in Jerusalem, and the entire city became divided over who he really is. Now something dramatic happens early in the morning. Jesus was teaching in the temple, when suddenly, the religious leaders burst in, dragging a woman with them. They threw her in front of the crowd and said loudly, "Teacher, this woman was caught in the act of adultery. The law of Moses commands us to stone her. What do you say?" They were not asking because they cared about the law. They were setting a trap. If Jesus said stone her, he would look harsh and cruel. If he said let her go, they could accuse him of breaking the law of Moses. Either way, they thought they had him. Jesus did not answer immediately. He simply bent down and began writing something quietly in the dirt with his finger. They kept pushing him, demanding an answer. Finally, Jesus stood up and said calmly, "Let him who is without sin among you be the first to throw a stone at her." Then he bent back down and continued writing. There was silence. And then one by one, beginning with the oldest, every single accuser turned and walked away, until no one was left. Jesus looked up and saw only the woman standing there. "Where are your accusers? Has no one condemned you?" "No one, Lord." Jesus said, "Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more." Later that day, Jesus spoke to the crowd again. He said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness but will have the light of life." The religious leaders pushed back immediately, but the people who heard him that day felt something they could not explain. And that is where part 1 ends. Follow for part 2, where Jesus says something so shocking and so bold that the religious leaders pick up stones to kill him right there in the temple.